Hey, how y'all doing today? Give me 1 second here. We don't need the chat. No chat today. It's not gonna be a long enough of a stream to justify a chat unless a lot of people show up. We'll see. But for the meantime, I want to focus on what's going on today. Give me 1 second here. Just gotta. There you go. Just want to make sure everything's good. Where's the camera? Camera's not on? My apologies. How you doing, y'all? How y'all doing today? It's another beautiful day for me. I hope it's another beautiful day for thee. I want to talk to you guys about a couple things today. If you're new, welcome to the ZolYin podcast, where we talk about books, brains, and blockchains. And I talk about aliens every now and then. And I'm trying to make that more common. But there's not so much alien news lately. I might do some specials. So that's probably what's going to happen in the next couple weeks. We'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, today's special show is, so every other day or so when I do a stream, it's usually supposed to be some kind of specialized stream in one of the subcategory shows that I do, like Blocked. So today we'll talk about the blockchains and everything in the world, the blockchains and everything in the world, and the shadow marketplace and all that good stuff, man. The drama, the juice, the everything, the speculation, everything. Let's talk about the big one, the big elephant in the room, and that's Celsius. Okay, let's talk about Celsius and the drama with Celsius. So, as you know, I have now, I don't know if you want to call it a Celsius specialist. I would like to call myself a Celsius shield specialist. Okay, and that means I like to investigate and I like to go into the drama of what's going on with that entire mess of I don't even know if I would call it a network, or if I don't even know. I would call it a Ponzi. Let's just call it what it is. It's a Ponzi. It's a scam. Okay, don't at me. All right, it's trash. And it's a good one too. It was a good. It played on everybody. Everybody was fooled. I was fooled. Nobody's an expert. Nobody's perfect. What I mean by expert is nobody can see it right away. It takes time to figure that out. Even our earliest guy, he took some time. The earliest person who called them out, he took some time to investigate and let them play out before he called them out. So, shout out to shout out to Voice My Ambition. I'm like throwing him under the bus. Sorry, sorry, Voice. Oh man, Voice is an expert. He's good. He could tell you if something's good or not. Not financial advice. He's a smart guy, very intelligent. Today I want to talk about the drama that is the continuation of the degradation of that mess. Okay, and what I mean by that is I'm talking about them having involvement in the destruction of Terra. Okay, so now it's even bigger than what it used to be. So remember what we said before. We talked about Terra was the end result of doing deals with the devil, right? Allegedly Quando should be his real name. Quando, it's a better name than Do Kwon. Quando decided, I'm going to do allegedly, I'm going to do a deal with the devil. I'm going to do a deal with, Black Castle. Black Castle. We said, all right, Black Castle, I'm gonna do a deal with you, okay? Poo Poo Palace. All right, we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you some Luna at basically nothing, right? For some free Bitcoin, basically, right? It's a back of the alley deal. Everybody's wearing trench coats. Everyone's looking at each other like, all right, so what's the deal again? Okay, they shake their hands on it and then they walk away. What Do Kwon didn't think about was, he was very he was naive, right? So he was naive in that he thought that they were going to just honor the deal. Instead, they were holding both of the bags and then they dumped everything. And then they bought back their own Bitcoin at the bottom, which is how Luna Terra was, that train started rolling downhill, Where if you're a holder, right, you're seeing something go down like that, and you have your entire life savings in there, you're gonna sell. So people were panic selling, and then that's what started the whole tumble down into zero kind of thing, right? Again, this entire Ponzi, anything that has to do with trading, holding, APY, it's all connected. It's a web, right? It's all connected. And if one thread is broken, everything spirals out of control, okay? One thread can ruin the entire thing, which is why it's considered a risk, right? That's the risk factor, because one thing could fall apart and then the entire thing falls apart, which is ironic to me because it's supposed to be better than banking. That's how it's sold. I'm not saying that's what I agree with. I don't agree with that. There are aspects to banking that, I've always said was good. You won't walk into your bank account and see zero. That's not what's supposed to happen, at least. At least, that's not everyone's experience, but I'm just saying the average man isn't walking to his bank account and expecting zero in his account. It's just not, that's just not normal. But anywho, what this entire thing now has expanded, right? This saga of drama has expanded to now involving Celsius, and I just knew deep down inside, I knew they had to be in Terra. It just had to be, because think about it. Remember on the episode, I forgot what episode number it was, but just go to my playlist. It's called Cell Saga. Click on that, scroll to the bottom to one of the newer episodes. I think it's a jail cell. Go click on the white jail cell episode. That's the one, the live stream one, where I talk about how Celsius works, okay? How he got exposed. Mashinsky got exposed. He was doing some insider kind of behind the back wall redacted trades with Sam from FTX. He takes your money, then he converts it, then he sends it over to FTX, and then basically takes Tether from Sam and then sends it to another a third party where he gets APY for it, mad APY for his Tether. Then he takes it back, gives you the pennies. That's how he's making money. Whereas you could just go to FTX and get that money from Sam yourself with your own money, and then you could go out there and find a different kind of lender to get, any platform. Terra is one of them. You can go to any other platform and get a larger APY than what they're giving. And let's address this, because this is something that needs to be addressed now that I'm talking about this. Let's address the lies, okay? Celsius lies. Mashinsky is a liar. He's a proven liar. He's always been a liar, right? The man can't stop lying. He's a chronic liar. Chronic liars cannot stop. He's a scammer. He's a liar. That's my opinion, all right? I'm going to let you know that. Allegedly, opinion, all that stuff. Don't sue me, okay? Because you can't. You'll be wasting your time, okay? Okay, none of my assets are in my name, so there you go. Look, all I'm trying to say at the end of the day is the man can't stop, all right? He don't know how to stop. He has to keep the scam going, okay? In my opinion, he's a criminal, and he should be put behind bars, in my opinion, okay? Just know that. It's disgusting. It's not, I'm actually like repulsed, all right? The fact that his wife is in on it too. You see, if you're a man, you don't involve your significant other. You don't involve your family. It's just you, okay? If you're a man, it's got to be you. You the guy. That's it. You go down with the ship yourself. Don't involve your family, okay? And in my opinion, if you've got a wife and kids and all that stuff, you shouldn't be doing this anyway, okay? You shouldn't be doing it anyway in general, but especially if you got a family, because you have a responsibility to your family to be involved in your kids' life, your spouse's life, and everything. You have responsibilities greater than yourself now at this point, right? It's more than just you. So that kind of already shows me what kind of person you are, right? So that's like layers of disgusting behavior, right? It's not really a debatable kind of thing at this point. And also, it kind of also shows people, you kind of prove people right. If you're like, I'm going to sue you over this, I'm like, yeah, you're proving people right. You're proving me right, I already know I'm more right than ever seeing that. But again, my point is not to be like, making this as a hit piece or whatever, but this is me exploring the drama that's going on with Celsius. So let me just go ahead and show you what's going on with Dirty Bubble and everything. And I'm going to back these with tweets, okay? So let me just go ahead and show you what's going on. Give me 1 second here. Looks like something's going on with the speed there. Let me just give me 1 second here. Let me see. All right, should be good. I think it's under this right here. Don't know what's going on with this thing. Let me see here. Oh, it looks like people are in the chat. Wow, that's crazy. Let me click on the thing. Sorry, guys. The chat right here. Boom. That's crazy. What's up, y'all? Artemis Cameron said, what's that, Artemis? He says, when all the scams start getting exposed all at once, it means we're nearing the bottom. Good. I'm all about it. Hanging Laundry, what's up, Hanging? Hanging Laundry said, I left Celsius. Good. 89 says 0. Soy Mafia says, what is it? It's an empty town hall. That's funny. Let me go ahead and get down here. Where is the thing? I think I have it. Is it this one? It's been a while since I did it. No, I'm exposed. That is not. Oh, okay. Give me 1 second, actually. How does that work? Is it this one? It's like completely black right now. It's not good. I think it's this one right here. Dirty Bubble. Boom. I did it. Dirty Bubble. I knew I had it. I just don't know where it was. It's a black screen. Oh man, rugged. All right, here we go. That's the wrong one. There we go. I have too many screens up. I need to get another monitor. That's where we are now. So here we go. Exposing Alex Mashinsky. So clicking down here because we want to get there. It says Chrissy's NFT profile. You gotta follow Mike Burgersberg, the Dirty Bubble. I'm gonna follow him at some point when I get the chance. I don't want to do that right now, but because I got the algorithm right. If I click on his thing, the algorithm's gonna be all different. I want to keep it the way it is. But at some point I'll follow him. This guy's good. He says Chrissy's NFT profile pic is owned by USAstrong.eth wallet. This wallet was initially funded 479 days ago by this number, right? By this address. This happens to be the same wallet Alex or was it Chrissy? Ooh, that's a good exposed question. That's a good question. Was it maybe him this whole time? Used to dump over 5 million sell to Uniswap. See, that's also an extra level of gross. If you're using Uniswap, you're dumping your tokens on Uniswap on the heads of people or your own people. You're just another level of disgusting to me, in my opinion. All right, here we go. Here's Chrissy. Chrissy says, "Do not come for the women and children next. Poor timing, dirty media. Mike or whoever you are, please stay away from me and my children. Thank you." Right. So she says this allegedly. And if you click down here, he goes, "How do I know this is another Mashinsky wallet? Initially funded with 20.25 Ether transfer known from Mashinsky's wallet, this address right here. One of the 4 holders, USA Strong token, linked to Chrissy's company." Okay? So she has like a company and it's attached to all this, right? Now, she responded to this, which already tells me everything I need to know. Scrolling down here, we see a couple of funny people. Look at this. You got Crypto Gallo down here. Crypto Gallo's killing it. I'm gonna hit that right there. That's funny. Of course. No, I don't want to get that attention. Let's just put that away. I'm trying to keep a low profile. Okay, we gotta keep the good times rolling. Okay, we gotta keep in the shadows. That's what we do here. You know, when I interact, I like to interact a certain way. just let them know. I gave the guy a nice heads up. Very, very cool man. Very appreciative of the work he's done. But I don't need to hit the like button and be in the little algos. He might block. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get blocked by Mashinsky. I wanna actually read his stuff. Although if he blocks me, whatever. Let me click on this. Gotta scroll and find the other one. There's another one here somewhere. I gotta find it. Let's scroll back. I think it's this one. No, it's he responded. That's what it is. It's a quote tweet. Is it this quote tweet? Okay, here we go. I think. No, I don't know where he put it, but he made a response showing that it was her. And I can't find where he put it. He must have deleted it. Okay, he must have deleted it. I'm just gonna say he deleted it. Let's go back though. I want to go back to Mike's account here. He's got some good stuff. Here we go. Now, here's what's happening to people who are holding anything in Celsius. Here we go. So, all digital assets transferred to Celsius as part of the services are owned and held by Celsius for its own account in accordance with these terms, and under no circumstances does Celsius hold digital assets on your behalf as part of the services. So they're saying this, right? Okay? They make you sign this agreement. And by the way, no banks makes you... I agree with them. No bank makes you sign an agreement that looks like this, right? But here's what's happening to people. They can't get their funds out, right? They're stuck now. Holding the bag literally in their account. They cannot sell, they cannot send, they cannot do anything. They can't even use PayCell, the pay, using your pay, whatever, that's incel feature where you pay each other. You can't even use that. So here we go. It's called HODL mode, which is a nice scam way of saying you can't move your funds. And this has been happening to a lot of people. You can look it up on Twitter. A lot of people have been having this problem happen to them where the HODL mode is active. So it says your account was set to HODL mode by our team. HODL mode prevents all outgoing transfers. This includes sending coins, sending funds via CellPay. That's what it is, CellPay. And changing whitelisted addresses. If you would like to deactivate HODL mode, please contact our support team. So basically, they're locking you in, and they want you to contact them so that you can have access to your money. Do you understand how ridiculous that is? And meanwhile, they're still saying that they don't hold your stuff for you. So which is it? Do you or do you not? Which is it? That's the thing, man. This double speak stuff. This is redacted double speak stuff. This is what I'm talking about when I say nobody's trusting redacted. Okay, nobody's trusting the phantoms. We can't trust those kind of kingpins. It's funny how people are like, they'll FUD Coinbase and Kraken, and that's fine. I'm not disagreeing with them. But then they skip people like Mashinsky, which happened a couple times, and I'm just like, why would you skip this guy? This guy is the one of the top people. And then also FTX, people will conveniently skip FTX. I'm like, you can't trust these people. They're snakes, okay? They're snakes. And I wish I saw it sooner. That's what happens when you're a good person. You kind of don't see it. You know what I mean? But when you get burned, then you get burned and now you see it, So you take it with you, which is unfortunate. But let me go ahead and get back. Let me get back to the main page here. Back here. Boom. But yeah, there's a lot going on with that. Soy Mafia says, this ZolYin will misclick and show his Ring doorbell camera feed. Probably that happens. When Celsius IPO? When Celsius with what do you call it? Yeah, soon. I like that. Julia, what's up? When Celsius IPO? Man, I hope when is Celsius gonna get the handcuffs? That's what I want to know, because this is disgusting. Isn't he in New York? So what's going on, New York? I thought you were about the criminals, taking care of criminals, and all this like regulation stuff. Only certain people approved, huh? Non-phantoms, huh? Yeah. That's what it looks like to me. You tell me, okay? You tell me. I thought you were putting people in jail. Is that why they're phantoms? They could just get in and out of the walls. They don't have to deal with the drama of the paperwork and proving their innocence. They just go to, it's just slap on the wrist. Cause this guy got to go to jail, bro. This guy is a disgusting piece of shit. And I kind of knew after the fact that this guy would do this. Once I sold last year all my stuff. I took all my stuff out of there. I was burnt. I was burnt, man. As soon as the end was it the end of summer? It was the end of summer. When summer ended, I was so mad. I was just like, I just need to get the hell out of there. Just get out, all of it. Like I was fed up. The whole summer, I was suffering. I was like, this is not working out. This is not working out. I can't believe this is crashing. After waiting a year for this stupid token to pump, I was like, I ain't waiting anymore. I'm out of here. I got out while I had some profits. That was the good thing. I actually got profits, which is more than I could say for a lot of people. But then you have to think about all of the entire, the opportunity cost you lose when you're holding something forever. Everything else is pumping 10x, 12x, 20x. Meanwhile, you're still holding something, trying to get like at least a 2x, and you're like, please. It's disgusting. And then he's not the only one. We got other people. I mean, I could talk about that piece of shit, Plan C, but that's maybe we'll do that on a different show. Today I want to cut it short. But we're gonna do at some point in a couple. I want to say maybe in a couple of weeks. Hopefully sooner than that. I'm just making arrangements. We can get like that kind of crossover show going where we can talk about all sorts of stuff. All over the map. Again, I'm not a TA guy. I'm not a fundamentals guy. I'm more of a look at the culture thing, because at the end of the day, the culture psychology will dictate if your thing's going up or down before anything on the screen shows up. Because again, it's not a hard science. Okay, the marketplace TA, all this chart stuff. Again, it's BS at the end of the day when it's not, coordinated with the actual psychology of the marketplace. If nobody cares about your freaking token, who gives a shit what your chart says? All right? I'm going to tell you again. If nobody cares about your token, who gives a shit what your chart says? Your chart's bullshit. All right? The people dictate what happens to your token, not the chart. What happened to Do Kwon? What happened to that special chart? That magical up and down? What about the Celsius, what do you call it? That bullshit, the channel of dreams. It's more like channel of screams, okay? It proved it. It's stupid, all right? That's what I'm going to say about TA. It can be good. It can supplement what's happening. It can be useful to, predict things if it actually is coinciding with the history of purchases. But again, the key word is history of purchases. People valuing the token. For example, Bitcoin. People know Bitcoin's good because why? It has a value to it that the people see in it. They perceive a value in it, okay? You see an institution that perceives a value in it, and that is to take a certain amount of the value, ride it up as people buy in and FOMO in, and dump on their heads. That's the value, okay? The value is dumping on the heads. That's what the value of Bitcoin is. I'm going to say that again. Is to ride that channel up and dump on the heads. That's the point. All right. Don't ever think anything else otherwise. Otherwise, you're fooling yourself. So the goal is to be the one dumping on them. You want to be the one dumping on them. You ride to the top, ride wherever whatever you're comfortable with, until you see a number that you're like, yeah, I'm good, and then you dump on them. Okay. I'm more bearish than Ben Cohen, but at the same time, I'm not like. I'm not in denial about its value. There is a value to it. It will go up. It will inevitably do a certain type of pump, right? It's just whether or not people are still on that boat or if they're burned out. That depends on the culture. What does the culture say? What does the people, the average normie, what is their mindset at this moment, right? You just have to figure out what their mindset is as fast as you can and then make your movements based on that. A lot of people don't have that 2 and 2 together. They just want to play the game of, they'll want to play the game of Bitcoin does nothing. And then they get left behind. They watch people become millionaires. And that's unfortunate. But that's a reality of being a boomer, doing that kind of boomer mindset. You want to Make everything work for you. Again, that's why I talk about the shadow pill. Make it work for you. Take pieces of stuff and make it work for you. Go on your own path. You don't even have to believe what I'm saying. I don't want you to just take and believe what I'm saying. Believe whatever you want to believe. Figure it out for yourself. That's what I'm talking about. That's what this is all about. If it seems like I'm pissed, I'm not pissed. I'm just like irritated at the most. It's just kind of one of those things. I just look at that. I'm like, really? There's so much going on in the marketplace. That's just, you can't talk about it in one episode. But we'll wrap it up here. I do want to just end it on this. Will there be like another like Celsius talking about, you know, what's going on? Probably. There's always more drama with Celsius. There's always something to talk about with them. There will probably be more drama with the Terra thing. So we'll cover that in the future. As far as GameFi, are we going to talk about that in the future? Maybe. We'll see. I do want to talk with people who are kind of in that space, who are actually buying and selling stuff. There was one guy who was super bullish on DeFi Kingdom, and he went to a foreign country. He aped in. He bought a house. He sold a house. He sold his house, and he was trying to go to Latin America. And I'm just like, I was dumbstruck. I'm still dumbstruck by that. Like, I kind of want to interview with him. We'll see if he's alive. Who knows? Who knows? You know, hopefully, I'm gonna knock on wood. Hopefully, you know, I would hope so. But yeah, that's gonna be interesting. There's a couple of people in the pipeline I'm working on. There's one person who's very interesting. I want to speak with that. I think we might be able to make that happen. It depends on, you know, if things are all working out, God willing, and knock on wood, because you never know what could happen. It is what it is. But that's about it. Thanks, guys, so much. I'll see you guys next time. I don't know if next week we'll do, I don't know if it'll be like a Monday thing, but I kind of like it. Monday. That way you guys can watch something that's actually useful and fun and interesting, aside from your Cultivate Crypto, if that's what you're into. Oh, man, take it easy, everybody. Have a good time. See you later.